Like we said, if you want some humor in your life, we have got just the thing for you this morning. We have got author Jeff Mudd here with us this morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome, but you're not a full-time author. Tell me what you do during the day. What's your day job?
I'm a fitness trainer by day. I've got a family, so I've got to feed my family. And so that's what I do by day, and I do this kind of by the light of the silvery moon.
Yeah, well, you are hilarious, let me tell you.
Well, thank you.
I haven't gotten through these books, but I want to finish them in the next day or two. I have done some reading. Let's talk about the first one. You wrote this one. It's called My Name is Mudd, and you wrote this one about 1.5 years ago.
Right.
And it centers around Facebook.
It does.
And these are your posts on Facebook.
They are.
That you have written. Let me just flip through here real quick. I want to read one for you just to give people an idea.
Make it a good one.
Okay, let's see here. Wishing my wife would look at me the way she does her shoes.
I do indeed.
Planning to get the kids a Christmas gift that keeps on giving the whole year through a paper route.
Yes. Well, they're 11, 6, and 1, so I think it's time.
How do you come up with these thoughts? I mean, they're hilarious, and you have an entire... I want to be your friend on Facebook, first of all.
I'm a little twisted, and I don't know. So many people are serious in the world. Why not? Inject some humor?
Why did you turn to writing? In the I think it's in the beginning of one of these books, you talk about, well, everyone's got a book these days, so I figured, well, I could do it.
I've always written. I wrote a book when I was. A story when I was 10 about a kid, or a down on his luck cowboy called I Need a Lone Ranger, and his trusty horse, Tinfoil. And that was the first story I remember writing. And so I've always written. I was a sports writer for about 8 years before I turned to fitness training, and it's just something I've always enjoyed doing.
And you've got some funny Facebook posts about training and the people that you encounter along those lines.
Training in itself can be a humorous endeavor. So.
All right, we're going to move on to this next one because I don't want to leave this one out. This one's called Backseat Driver. And when did you write this one?
About a year ago.
About a year ago.
I just hammered out a couple books in about 4 months.
Wow. And the goal of this one was to give advice to your own kids. You've got three kids.
Three. I have an 11-year-old girl. I have no idea what to tell her. But I do have a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old boy, and I just wanted to give them a do as I say, not as I've done kind of guidebook. Guys don't talk to each other necessarily, so I wanted to give them a book to refer to, in case I kick it or I'm old and tired. So
and you do great. You mix serious stuff with humor as well.
I try to have some, truisms and nuggets of wisdom mixed in with the humor. I do.
What's maybe the best advice that you've ever been given?
Well, in the book I try to give them, the important things in life, like I don't know, never expect a good haircut from somebody with a bad haircut. Use your legs to pick up your wife when you carry her across the threshold. You don't want to throw the back out. How to fake a clinical coma. When you have a small child and you're laying in bed and the baby's crying, things like that.
You've got David laughing over there in the Weather Center at this.
The weather guys they're laughers, notorious laughers.
Yeah, and so where can people get these books?
The best advice I've received is from my own father, which is find something you love, find somebody you love, and eat more fiber. Everything else will take care of itself.
And where can people get these books?
Amazon.com and any kind of electronic media, Kindle, iPad, whatnot, or you can just come over if you want. I've got them at my house. We'll make you a pot roast or a strudel or something.
That sounds like a good deal. And real quick, anything coming up next? What's next?
Well, you write what you know, so I'm writing a kind of a college memoir called Truthfully Based on Loose Events.
All right. Well, I'm going to get through these two, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. You're a funny guy. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right. Now, David Yeomans, if he can stop laughing, we're going to...